thinking that you would probably think that Will Smith was, you know, kind of right about the situation, but it looked like you're kind of like one of those people that's like, nah, he was wrong. So I definitely want to talk about it because we have two different views on it. So I'll go with yours first.
Well, look. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is what I feel in my heart, right? If you go back and watch the video, what I do feel is an unpopular opinion, but I feel like if Jada Pinkett Smith wasn't there, he wouldn't have did that shit. Because when Chris Rock first said that, he was laughing, bro. Like, he was laughing like it was funny, like a ha-ha-ha type laugh. Like, you could tell when somebody really laughing like something funny. And then when she had that look, you could tell he was like, oh, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is looking like, nigga. You know that mama looked like.
Right.
And he just got up. It was like, because when you first see it, he was really laughing. You know what I'm saying? And after, that's why everybody like, damn, yo, that shit went left. Because people thought it was a joke. Now, if he would have got up a certain way, then people were like, oh, he kind of aggressive. But he got aggressive when he sat back down. That's when the aggression came out. So people can't say, well, he didn't get aggressive. He got aggressive when he sat back down. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but when it first happened, he was laughing with everybody else. Jada was the only person that wasn't laughing. I ain't gonna lie, I watched the video like 30 times, right?
I did too. Because
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny. I'm sorry. It was...
I laughed hard.
I'm gonna tell you what I said though. I said, yo, Chris, don't swing back. Don't swing back. That's Muhammad Ali. Like, people forget that Will Smith was Muhammad Ali. Don't swing back.
You know what? Will Smith is Philly.
He would have washed
Muhammad Ali.
He would have washed it.
I don't know where Chris Rock come from, but I know, you know, Philly, yeah. But see, for me,
Will was gonna wash him. Cause look, he smacked him and turned his back and walked off like, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. Let me tell you something. The Oscars would have fired the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, nigga. If I knew I can't beat him, a chair, something, the whatever, the mic or something, I need something. Oh my mama, I ain't going out like that though.
I think you know, we laugh, and hopefully in a few years it will be one of those things where they both laughing about it. I don't know. Can you overcome a slap in the face? I don't think so either. It's not a national TV, but check this out. As let's say Will was laughing at the joke because he thought it was funny. Once he realized, if this is the case, I don't know, but if he looked at his wife and saw that she was sad and was like, you know, this not funny, then I don't care if at that moment he's decided, you know what, this not funny no more. If he went up there, Chris Rock was still playing. He was calling the man Richard.
Look.
So you still playing with me. You calling me, look at Richard. Nigga, really?
Let me tell you. I have mixed feelings about it because I'm gonna tell you why. After I wrote that on Facebook, I seen some shit. That happened in 2016. You know, this shit been going on between them. He's
always cracking jokes about Will and Jada, yeah.
Right. So I guess, you know, maybe Will was like, hey, the next time I see him, if you say something, I'm going to his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, something like that. Like, I'm thinking about it that way too, though. Because I'm going to tell you this too. Like, you got to look at it, right? So, let's say we go to a comedy show. Rule number 1, try not to sit in the front row. Come on now. We're not going to act like it's the first time somebody's wife got roasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but then they were saying that, you know, he talked about a hair condition. Now, that part is a little tasteless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which I mean, you know, that part is a little tasteless. Even though it's comedy, I probably still will have my limits on certain shit. Like, you know, because she said that her hair gave her depression and stuff like that. So, you know, that was one of her mental illness triggers or some shit like that. You know, from what I'm seeing, like, but maybe he didn't know. I can't say that he knew that either. So, I don't know. I cannot say that.
Unless you're tone deaf, I find it hard to believe because this woman has talked about it before she had the red table talk and all that. She's talked about her hair condition for years. This is nothing new. I have always told my husband that Chris Rock is an asshole. He's a jerk. But I like him. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like Chris Rock no more. I still like Chris Rock. But I'm not surprised because there comes a time where some people is just not going to take your bullshit. You don't know what people is going through. And I try to tell people that, even my kids, all the time. Y'all sit up there laughing at somebody and they might slap the living hell out of you. You don't know what somebody's going through. Stop playing with people. I don't care if you're a comedian or what. Stop playing with people. Especially not knowing what someone is going through. Maybe she got alopecia. Maybe she's battling cancer. I mean, we just lost a celebrity sibling, Tamar's sister Tracy.
Yeah.
She shaved her hair and everybody thought Tamar was crazy. She didn't tell everybody that she did that to support Tracy, her sister. People show love and compassion in different ways. I mean, you have to be careful with how you treat people. And I think I do think there's a time and a place for everything. Had this had been a comedy special and Jada was in there, then anything could go. You at a comedy show. That's different, sis. But this is the Oscars. He could have saved that joke, told it at a different venue. This just wasn't the one.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? And this
oh wait, Lil Boss want to get on. Let's let. Oh, I gotta get my girl on too. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, did it? Hold on.
Hey, girlie. I'm looking a hot mess, but anyway. So what I wanted to let you guys know is Chris Rock did not write that joke.
Right. I was just about to get to that. Right.
Herman wrote it. So to me, I think that Will should have took that to the red table. And they should have talked about it. And then that way Chris could have told him, man, I didn't write the joke. I just did what I was getting paid to do.
Wow.
That's what should have happened, because it looks bad because this was the first Oscars where it was produced by by our Black people, and for that to happen, it just it was just this particular Oscars this year was very important. It was bigger than just Jada and Will. It was way bigger. That, like, to even say, oh, we allowing a Black producer to produce, and then these three women to help produce it, to bring it together. And so and like you guys said, Will was laughing too. Jada, she was like, she was, and so she must have told Will, look, I ain't happy, so he had to,
right. See, look, that's the part
be the man and go up. And
of course,
that's the part that had me confused. Because I was like, no.
But he should have did it a different way. It was just It was just because, to be honest with you, Regina Hall, her joke was worse to me than the G.I. Jane. When she was talking about asking all the single men to come up because she was single, and then she was like, "Oh, Will, you can come up. It's okay with Jada." I was like,
yeah.
But and all laughed on that. But when it came to, to me, the G.I. Jane thing wasn't negative, because one, Jada, even though she shaved, she looked good. She looked good. She looked good.
Absolutely.
She got like the perfect head for it and everything. And even in the movie G.I. Jane with Demi Moore, when Demi Moore shaved her head, she looked good.
Yes, she did.
So to me, I took it as a compliment rather than an insult. Me personally.
I'm glad you said that, right? You know what I think? I think they will use that because I think it was something else that was brewing between them two, and he used that joke because it really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
Like, it wasn't that bad. We done heard way worse from comedians, though. And you got to look at it too,
Sherman,
right, Blue?
Amy Sherman and them, they were bagging on everybody.
And see, look, that's what I'm saying. Like you got to look at this too, right, Blue? When you look at people like Richard Pryor, Red Fox, and all them, man. But see, now it's like things so sensitive. Like you can't even say, you know what I'm saying? And people trigger. So I'm telling guys on Facebook today, right? I'm like, yo, you know, don't let that get to your head thinking that you could just go slap somebody, bruh. You gonna lose your life.
That wasn't cool. Like, that wasn't cool. Yeah.
Come on, it ain't gonna be no Chris Rock, like, you know what I'm saying? So absolutely. That's the whole thing. Like my whole thing with it, Blue, like that one thing that Will Smith did, bro, when he laughed at it, I said, dog, he thought it was funny, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he looked at her like, and all of a sudden, now you just mad? Come on, man.
But you know, like, some people crazy click like that. I've seen, like, I got family members that laugh, and you thinking nothing gonna happen, and they go upside your head and then be like, is it funny now? And then I do think that there is an ongoing beef between the two because
it is.
I think Chris Rock, he's been caught talking about Will and Jada all the time.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
since 2016.
Only because I watched Chris Rock. But this is not the first Oscars. When they boycotted the Oscars over that situation, he talked about them like a dog.
In 2016. Yep.
Yeah, he kept doing it though. This is not the first time. And I think Will was just like, you know what? If I see him, it's on sight.
Yeah, he was just waiting on the opportunity.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wifey, I think Jada was like, because like I said, it wasn't that type of, it wasn't that, to me, it just wasn't that negative to me. I don't know. Like I said, Regina Hall and Amy Sherman and all them, they were going in.
Mm-hmm.
But Lil Boss, could it be because the sexual part of their relationship has always been open anyway? They've both confessed to having open relations, so maybe that wasn't a big deal. She is often depressed about her hair. She talks about it often, so maybe it really did hurt her bad.
Right.
Possibly.
I guess.
Yeah.
Lil Boss like, nah.
No, okay. Reason why I'm saying that, I mean, people can't be that sensitive. To be in this business, you have to have tough skin, because Ricky Smiley did a joke about me at the Stella Awards, and I thought it was fun. I didn't give a damn. I mean, you know, and he added what's that? What's your boy Angelique the sing stump?
Kirk Franklin.
Franklin. So he added Kirk Franklin in the joke, but Kirk Franklin didn't like it.
Oh, really?
So what happened was, Ricky Smiley had me come on stage. Ricky Smiley had me come on stage. I guess she said I'm talking too loud. Ricky Smiley had me come on stage, and so before I got on stage, he went up. He was at the podium because he was hosting it, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have I got my own new record what you call it when you have your own record company?
CEO?
No, record company. He has his own record company.
Record label. Okay.
And so he said, and I've signed on some artists. I have a new artist. He goes, I have a new artist, and her LP is coming out soon. And so then he goes, come out, Tanya Banks, my new artist. So then I come out. He said, yeah. He goes, yeah, the first single is Pick Me Up So I Can See Jesus.
Oh, dang.
But I mean, it was funny. I didn't give a damn. So then he goes, oh, and Kirk Franklin is doing a duet with her. And so everybody was laughing. Kirk Franklin's wife was laughing, but Kirk was like, you could tell it was a fake, like, he was hot. But I didn't care. I didn't care. I was like, whatever.
Whoa.
Cause
Hey,
he kind of pre-warned me anyway. He was like, I'm gonna say this. I said, okay, do you? You know, cause you're a comedian, and I was there. So if people didn't know, if people didn't know me then, they know me now.
You know what though? I will say this, man. Like lately, we have been seeing more of the human side to these celebrities as well, because a lot of people treat these people like they're not human, right? So even with Kurt Franklin and his son, you know what I'm saying? Even that situation.
And I was riding for Kurt Franklin.
How you was what? Huh?
I was riding for him because I believe in disciplining your child at any age that they are.
Girl, I went on the radio talking about that. I was like, hey, I don't care how old you are. It wasn't like he was a little boy. He was a grown ass man. And if you're gonna be in my rules, I don't care how old you get, how tall you get, you're gonna respect me.
You are so right. Even if my mom, if I'm doing too much, she'll look at me and I'll be like, all right, I'm going too far. I apologize, lady, but it's a respect thing. So
right.
Yeah.
So I see your stance, Tanya. I see yours, KLC, go, and I honestly think, like you saying, that they got beef, and it's deeper than just that joke.
It's old beef.
I think so. Because that day, that situation didn't cause for that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right.
That could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. So
interesting.
I don't know. You know, I'm not really all into the stuff.
Cause I hear people talking about you know, let me tell you something. Like from growing up where I grew up in New Orleans, right? It's a lot of stuff that I've seen as a kid, and one thing I've always learned that a lot of times, majority of the times, when you look at murders and all that type of stuff, it's pride based. So I had to learn that it's pride before the fall. Pride comes before the fall, right? So I'm looking at people online talking about, oh yeah, you need a man to defend you like that, whatever. So if you got a man that's gonna crash out on you like that and he gets smoked, who gonna protect you then? You know what I'm saying? So people, but they not thinking that far. Like they just thinking about, oh, what my man. But people don't play no games like that. Like my thing is this: I would rather be punched than to be slapped. Being slapped, being spit on, all that type of stuff, bro. Like dog, like
I don't want to be either. Please don't touch me.
But see, like being slapped is a high level of disrespect.
Like he bitch slapped him.
Right.
It has a different on you take
it's different.
Yeah. You know.
Say it, bro.
You know, when
slap them,
I'll back slap you, I'll pimp slap you. But if you do like just a punch, you know, hey, I took a punch.
But y'all, let's be real here. Chris, I still like Chris Rock. I am not on cancel culture.
I love Chris.
I've always liked him. I've always told my husband I think he's a jerk. He just say whatever. But why you? My thing is, why you wasn't prepared, Chris? When Will came walking on stage, he was still playing, talking about "Here Come Richard." Why you didn't have your face covered?
Because he wasn't expecting it.
He didn't know that. He didn't know, bro.
It threw Chris off. Chris.
Oh, okay.
Called him Richard. So he was like, "Hey, Richard," because Richard didn't even fight nobody in the movie. No, he was beat down.
Right.
But he was like, "Oh, here comes Richard. Here comes Richard." He didn't know. Because like, wow. And
so then, he was really surprised.
He was shocked.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like Chris Rock, he really handled that professionally.
He handled it very well. Because I would have been like, oh. But he was like, and he was thrown off because then he had to get his back together. He was like, oh, okay. Well, with the next winner or whatever, then
Yeah,
but
he really handled that.
Because he had to. It was like, what just fucking happened to me?
You know what? It made me think they was behind the scenes. And Chris told him, I'm going to say this joke on stage. And Will was like, you say that joke, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. And he said the joke anyway. So Will was like, you know what? I told you, boy. I just refuse to believe, like Tasha said,
no, but
he wasn't already
laughing at
bad blood.
It was bad. It was bad blood. And see, look, that's why I said like being slapped is worse than being punched. Because if you punch a dude, that means that you not trying to give him a chance to really fight you back. If you just get off on him, like you trying to get the up. But if you slap somebody, you let him know like you're not gonna do me nothing back. I'm about to slap you. Your shit. That's what the slap is. That's what the slap insinuates. Because when you look at how Will slapped him and casually walked off, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo.
Oh, I got a good question, Tanya. Do you believe that that Will should lose that award after this situation?
No, I don't think he should lose his award because he did put in the work.
Right.
Okay.
Facts.
Just like with you know, that was his own personal situation. I mean, that's when no, you can't take away from his craft.
I agree. A lot of people are saying that they're wanting his award to be taken from him, but I think it's a learning experience for both of them.
Yes, I mean it should be. It should be a learning experience for both of them. But like I said, Chris didn't write the joke. Chris did what he was getting paid and what he was told to do. Chris have hosted many awards, so this wasn't his first rodeo. So he just they wrote him the joke. He delivered it the way he delivers his joke. So,
would you like to see them on a red table talk, like Blaze just said?
Yeah, that's what I said. They need to go to the red table and need to break it down and explain it and apologize. Do a personal apology with Chris at the table. Man, they need to squash whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That is so hard. Like for me personally, that'll be so hard for me to get over. I'd be like, Will, I would forgive you, but you gotta let me smack the like, dog. I need my lick back.
You gotta go on that game show where y'all smacking each other.
We could be cool after I hit you with one of these. That's cool. Come on, Richard. I'm gonna smack the Richard out you. I swear to God, dog.
It's not gonna get soft.
I gotta get my lick back, bro. Like you can't, and then you did it to me in front of millions of people.
But y'all, there are some people that believe that truly believe that this is a PR stunt. What y'all think?
No, I don't think it's a PR stunt.
I don't know why Chris Rock would accept that.
Because he got tough skin in the face. I don't know.
Hit me on the left side, Will.
Maybe he got paid extra to get slapped. I don't know.
You feel me? Hit me on the left side, yeah.
You don't do that at the award show like that. Uh-uh.
Yeah, I don't think it's a PR stunt either, Tasha, Tony. I don't. But I do think it's a learning experience for Jada, Will, and Chris. And I would like to see them on a red table talk. And I hope they can get past this because this was a lot.
I think that in some kind of way. Let me see.
Somebody is really going off right now.
What they saying?
Somebody, if her husband don't stick up for her like that, we would be getting food stamped happily.
What?
That slap would have made me a millionaire, making more money.
Look, I was just about to go there, right? I think that in some kind of way, Chris Rock actually won. I believe Chris Rock actually won because then he handled it like a professional, right?
Oh, so, he handled it, but he was stunned though.
Yeah, for sure.
That face was stinging for a long time.
That brother was.
Now the people who didn't know who Chris Rock was, like the younger people, they know who he is now.
Yeah.
They know who he is.
That's crazy. They didn't know who Chris Rock was.
But everybody,
the younger people probably don't know.
And everything.
That's crazy.
They all know who he is. Mm. My daughter knew who he is.
But you know what? The moral is kind of twisted because while I'm advocating for stand up for disrespect, and then I'm like, but if somebody hits you, you hit them back. My son comes home today and he's like, I saw what your boy did. And I'm like, wait, whoa. Whoa. He goes, I saw what Will Smith did. He punched that dude named Chris Rock. If somebody came in my face and hit me and you don't like me to fight, but you say I can defend myself, what should I have done? And he was like, and why didn't Chris Rock fight back? Because he had the right, didn't he? He was in my face like, didn't he? And I was
like, look at what he said, though. Look at what he said.
He's right.
Look, he said he punched that dude named Chris Rock.
Oh, you talking about my son.
Right.
Well, you gotta understand, my son is all NBA young boy and all them. So.
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm saying.
But he know Will Smith.
People they age, they don't really know Chris Rock like that. People that's 19, 18, they don't really know Chris Rock like that. They know him now. You know what I'm saying? They know him now. So,
but what do you tell your kids, though?
But you know what? That's just like with Taylor Swift. I didn't know who Taylor Swift was.
I didn't know who she was either, right?
After Kanye West did that, then she blew up.
She really did.
I didn't even know who she was. I didn't even know nothing about them songs or nothing until.
and look, and by Chris Rock handling it the way he did, I guarantee you he gonna benefit out of that in some kind of way. They're gonna look out for that dude, man. They're gonna look out for him. Look, think about it. If people think that they're gonna blackball Will or cancel Will, that means they got to do something else for Chris Rock.
They can't cancel Will Smith though. That's not possible.
I'm gonna cancel.
No, I hear a lot of people saying that. Oh, they're gonna try to cancel him and this and that.
They can't.
Nah.
Not Will Smith.
They're not gonna do that.
Nah, I will say this though. I want to ask y'all this question. Do y'all think that Chris Rock gonna sue him?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know Chris Rock personally. I've only watched his stand-up comedy, just like Will Smith. But I honestly, in my heart, feel like Chris Rock just didn't realize that it was going to be a hurtful joke, because this is who Chris Rock is. He always pushes the envelope. This is nothing new with Chris Rock. You got to watch him to know. He's always saying like, "Ooh, Chris, why'd you say that stuff?" But I think that this is really going to be a learning experience for him. I think he probably at home like, damn, I didn't think the joke was that bad either. But I don't think he's going to sue Will Smith. Nah.
No, he took it like a G.
We saw that.
And look, I'm gonna be real with you. Boy, Chris Rock, he tough. He tougher than what he looked like. Cause he ate
I know.
He ate that one.
I already know.
So he really like tough for real then, Tanya.
Yeah,
I thought he had a mustache. He must have smacked all the mustache off him, man.
He took it like a G. He was the person to what they say, stand tall. Like he took the high.
You know what? Look, I'm glad you said that, and I want to address a few people. I'm seeing comments, you know what I'm saying? And the people that's commenting, y'all gonna learn who I am real fast. I don't bite my tongue. I don't do none of that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what's on my heart. Ladies, if you agreeing with that action, if you saying your man should do X, Y, Z,
oh no,
you will lose your man, bro.
No,
I'm telling you now. Change your mindset, bro. Because if you gas your dude up to slap somebody, I promise you, you might lose yourself and your man. This is 2022, and man, they blowing holes in your head bigger than whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if you get your man to slap somebody, you're going to lose your man.
But I don't think the women are saying it like that. I don't think women are saying
look, I'm saying it today. They're like, oh, my man better do the same thing for me.
But see, I'm saying it's a way to look at things, and I don't think they're saying it like, my man better do the same thing for me, like in that instance. I'm saying like, I have witnessed people getting really disrespected, and maybe their guy is like a calm, modest guy and let it slide. Right. I see where they're coming from, and it don't take a slap though to get somebody right. You can't
Look, that's what I'm saying.
somebody.
That's the part I'm saying. That's the part I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, don't, man, look, ladies, do not encourage your man to crash out, bro. Don't do that, though, because it's not going to end well. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, I know it's a thin line, right? And I'm not telling people to be suckers, to be punks and stuff like that. What I'm telling you to be smart. Trust me, Will, and I'm keeping it a band. Will know who to smack and who not to smack. He wouldn't smack everybody. Let me tell you this, look, I'm not scary, ain't no punk, ain't none of that, but I'm not about to walk up and smack anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a band with you, man. Because at the end of the day, like, dog, like you gotta think. A lot of our young dudes out here, man, and if you never lived that life, if you ain't from, if you're a woman and you whatever, man, please, may not understand what I'm saying to the depth of what I understand. You know what I mean? And I'm just keeping it a band. Ladies, listen, we need to protect each other. We're gonna protect our men. Men, protect your women at all costs. Because all we got is each other. We're not gonna encourage each other to crash out, bro. Don't let this Will did that at the Oscars. Nothing was going to happen at the Oscars. So if you in the club with your man or whatever, don't tell your man to crash out. You feel me? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Please don't do that, bro, because it may not end well.
Oh my God.
It may not end well because I'm seeing a lot of this on
Facebook.
No.
Somebody said he would never hit Steve Harvey. Why y'all? Why y'all gotta put my good brother Steve in it? He's so sweet.
Steve gonna take them church shoes off, boy. You crazy?
But Steve, you know, Steve Harvey just said recently though that it's hard to be a comedian. He just said that. He said he don't even do stand-up comedy anymore because his type of comedy pisses people off, and people so sensitive. He does the movies and the TV shows now. I mean the game shows now. So Steve Harvey, you know, again, it's one of those people that's like, as a comedian, it's hard right now to do your job. But it's
a grown ass man now, so he ain't got time for that. He got 5 different jobs.
That's
so
facts.
He ain't got time. Just like he'll tell a few jokes on the radio show and a few jokes on Family Feud, but that's about it. And that's about he's like.
I've always heard comedians talk about how doing comedy shows give them the real freedom, like they could literally say what they want. I've always heard that in my life, like growing up and listening to Richard Pryor's and listening to Mark Lawrence and listening to Eddie Murphy. Like when you want to get the raw, you got to look at the comedy shows, right? You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing, right? So we could get on there, we could bash all kind of people, we could bash white people, we could bash everything. You know what I mean? And okay, that's perfectly fine. But then if you say something about somebody's hair or illness, I've watched comedians talk about handicapped people all my life.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not funny. I'll be like, nah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, like, what is Arnaz J? Like Arnaz J be talking about.
Arnaz,
he got it bad. Ain't gonna lie, Arnaz J got it bad though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But and my thing is like, at the end of the day, this is something that they do. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, it shouldn't come with consequences or whatever. I'm not going to even say that Will shouldn't have did it, but it's a time and place. You catch him backstage or whatever, be like, hey, man, let me talk to you right quick. Let's go in this dressing room and let me holler at you right quick or whatever the case may be. Now, if you want to slap him up there, you know what I'm saying? All it could be is a rumor. Well, I heard Will smack, but you would never know that it really went down.
But check this out. What you just said something. All it will be is a rumor. Some people ain't gonna play with you. They gonna do what you doing to them right then on spot. See, if he feel like his wife was disrespected in front of everybody, he gonna handle it in front of everybody. I think that's the mind frame. Whether he was right or wrong, I think he was in that mind frame. Like, oh, you disrespect my wife, everybody gonna see you get embarrassed. Now I'm gonna slap you. And how you feel about it? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I got you.
But I just think it should have been done.
Excuse me, y'all.
Like I understand that point of view, because just like when raising my daughter, we'd be out and about, and when she would act a fool, I would act a fool on her right then and there. I wouldn't be like, wait till we get home. No, you embarrassing me, I'm going to embarrass you right then and there. We're gonna nip this in the bud. So I understand that point, but he could have just did it a little, like when he went up there, he could have just put it in his ear, dude. Keep my girl, you know,
Right.
and and like and look at him and like, and then they could have they whatever, they little sidebar whatever thing going, and then he could have just walked back to him. But to go back to the chair and holler and all that, that was like, that like you say, if he just would have slapped them and then went back and then smiled or whatever, and then they talk about it later. But by him going back to the chair, that keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth and said it twice, then that's where it was like, oh shit. Or you was like, oh, he's sick, like
he's serious.
And see, you know what? Look,
turn for the worst. That's all.
I'm glad you said that, right? Because this is the thing. People have to look at it from both sides. People may think, oh, he's defending Jada, but you probably just made Jada a target because now people know what ticks you off.
Right.
See, that's the other side of the coin that people not talking about. Oh, this is what get to him? Okay,
right.
cool. Well, I know what to do now. You know what I'm saying? Because some people going to try to...
Nah, but I don't know, fam. Like, I think it's deeper than that. This is Will Smith, okay? Yes, he's one of my favorite actors, but look, this is Will Smith. He is used to people talking about him. This got something deeper to do with Chris Rock and his friendship. I think he was tired of Chris Rock. Who knows? Right. Chris Rock might have been behind the scenes, always talking about it, and people coming back.
Yeah, I think it's an ongoing issue. I think it's an ongoing issue because it gotta be. It gotta be.
It's not stage or behind. It just on live TV. The whole world, not just the United States. The whole world saw this.
Yeah,
so that's the difference. That's the difference.
I got you.
It's a lot of times it's not what you do or what you say, but how you do it or how you say it. And it's a place and time for everything. And that's all. It was just was I don't know.
See, like what I said, like it's hard.
I love Will, I love Jada, I love Gammy, I love the kids. I love them all. I love pretty much everything he's been in, other than, like he said, the Wild Wild West and her and Woo. Those well, but
it's like
they expect us black folks to be like angry black men, angry black women.
I got you.
We need to not prove them right and let them get us out of character. I act a fool on TV, but I got paid to act a fool on TV. So, but
yeah, you did. She was
a lot of times, like people will look at somebody like a Will Smith. It's kind of like the standard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, this is Will Smith in the black community. You know what I mean?
He raised the bar.
Right. And he have a responsibility. You know what I mean? That's what he did. He created that. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the Denzels of the world, you look at the Samuels of the world, and I get it. I know everybody's different. I know everybody's human. The reason why I don't listen to people that talk that crash out talk, and it comes from my heart. I know people that's dead behind that. You know what I'm saying? And so until you lose somebody who done crashed out, you gonna know. Like, cause think about this. What if Chris Rock said, you know what? This ain't over with. I'm gonna get him effed up. What if he was to actually go that far? Not what people will say then. Oh man, they went too far. But you was just saying Will Smith did what he had to do. You know what I mean? So my thing is, bro, like at the end of the day, a lot of it could be prevented. A lot of these things could be prevented, bro. Because, and I'm saying this because a lot of people that don't think for themselves, that look up to celebrities like they're leaders, they'll look at that and be like, okay, well, that's what you're supposed to do. And they will actually go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro. That's why I put on Facebook. If you see my other posts, I'm like, bro, fellas, do not crash out, dog. Don't let this, because I mean, I don't know, man. What if it's not even real?
Right. when you're a public figure, you have to really be careful how you represent yourself.
Right.
Because like you said, you don't know who's looking at you or who's looking up to you, or you're making a difference in their life, and then they're, they want to do what you do, and it's this world is so people are so fragile now.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
They're so fragile. You have all these people committing suicide, and I mean, people are they're just, I don't know. We're exposed to more. We have more, which is making us weaker. That's what I say about these cell phones, these smartphones. They're making us dumb.
Making us dumb. Yep.
Because before I used to memorize everybody's phone number. Now I only know my daughter's. I don't memorize nobody's phone number. If my phone go out, I'm screwed. So it's like it's making this the way the world is today, and the times, and the signs of the times, and everything. It's everybody's fragile, and and we grew up. Well, I grew up. I had to have tough skin because I was either going to be talked about or stared at or bullied, every day. And so I had to create my mom. She was like, you better get out there and whoop their ass.
Right. Yeah.
And I had to do that. I had to build up tough skin, where I had to love myself to not worry about who anybody else think, or what they think, or how they feel. I had to be happy with myself when I went to bed and when I woke up. So, and these people, like that song, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me." That's a lie. Because people, call them a name or something, or call them out their name, you get in trouble.
Yeah. Hey, that's true. That's
get in trouble. You cut in front of them, you can get shot. I mean, people are just so fragile and sensitive nowadays.
Yeah.
And in a rush to get everywhere, go everywhere, it's crazy.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like, I always see people, they do this weird thing, right? So what they do is they encourage the foolishness, but when it goes left, they be like, "Oh man, they shouldn't have did that. We need to stop the violence." But you was just encouraging the foolishness, but you didn't know it was gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know homie was a little crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? So look, that's my whole thing, right? So, for instance, when we look at things like the Will Smith and August Alsina and the Jada Pinkett with the red table talk and stuff like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just like we see the memes and all that, Will Smith see that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Like people are making jokes about him and XYZ, but now it's building up now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of be careful. Like, I'm always that homeboy that will actually, nah, bro, we ain't doing this tonight. We got to make it home, bro. Look, because that little temporary feeling that you got right now, later on you may not even be feeling like that. So what if Will Smith come out and say, you know what, I was dead wrong for what I did. Now, everybody that agreed with him, how they going to feel then? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that's the whole thing.
That would change their mind. Because if he breaks it down, if he says that, he has to explain why he said that.
Right.
If he explain it and break it down, then people be like, you know what, he right. Well, I respect the brother for confessing and apologizing, and he still got my respect. And he will get everybody else's respect too.
Yeah, I believe that he gonna do it though. I think that he gonna apologize.
He apologized. He apologized recently to Chris Rock, but I'm with Tanya. I want to see maybe a more breakdown, because I will understand if this has been an ongoing thing. Again, I don't know like the celebrities personally. Like Tanya, we saw you on TV, but we can't say we know you personally. We're with you every day. So if you did something out of your character, it might be a reason to why you did that. We don't know his history with Chris Rock,
Right.
which is why Chris Rock probably just took it, because I don't know. He probably would have hit anybody else back.
Right.
But
we don't know.
I mean,
so
no, because
no, recently he apologized to the Oscars and Chris Rock. You can see it on site blog. He did apologize to everybody recently, including Chris Rock. He didn't tell Chris Rock to his face. Someone was saying he didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
I'm gonna tell you something. Right? So
he offered an apology.
I watch what I do is because I like to talk to the younger people a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But they need to go live. Maybe like, hey, this is here with Chris Rock.
I want to see that.
Guys,
I want to see that.
You know, let them shake hands.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. When he do that, he's gonna make it larger than life. Oh, it's gonna be monetized for sure, right? Because that's going. So it'll be something like him sitting down, maybe with an Oprah or a Tyler Perry or a Denzel, or you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something big, like some 60-minute type stuff. Like what made Will Trigger, like, you know what I'm saying? I can see it now. It ain't gonna be nothing regular. It ain't gonna be nothing regular, dog. So, you know, like I think it's gonna be huge whenever he do, because the rating's gonna be through the roof. Everybody,
yeah.
And I guarantee you, they calling him right now. Hey, look,
that would be the one.
It's going. Everybody is gonna be glued on that.
They calling him right now. They calling his agent. Hey, look, we need that story. You know
but it needs to be on Jada's platform. It got to be on her platform, nobody else's.
Right.
Huh?
I said it got to be on Jada's Red Table Talk, nobody else's platform. It got to be on that.
It's only right. I know Diddy gonna try to get it on the vote, because you heard what he's saying, right? Hey, look, we gonna talk about this. We gonna get.
Who made Diddy the godfather of peace?
You know, Puff trying to get it. He trying to get that.
I like Diddy, but every time he's always at home, but it's like, I understand your side. Let's just be friends and go take a. Like, who? Since when?
Hey, that's how it is.
He was there. His daughter was his date.
Huh?
I said, when he got all them daughters, I said, because his daughter was his date.
They're so beautiful too, the twins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Diddy is one of a kind. He's always for pro peace.
He said we're gonna move on with love.
That's what. Hey, I think it'll blow over, but I do hope we get an explanation. But like, I'm gonna stick with. I think it was more to it than that. I think that it was just one of them things where, I'm telling you, I feel like he was warned not to tell that joke.
I don't think okay, my personal thing, if you like, somebody said it, I saw on somebody's thing where he said Will was tired. You could see it in his eyes. He had like bags. He was like just tired.
Damn.
Like, and then it was like, okay, and he wasn't sure if he was gonna win. You know, because even before that particular joke that Chris Rock said, Chris Rock was talking about somebody else winning. If the wife wins, then the husband can't win, because Will would have to win, because otherwise it'll mess up that household or something. So, and then Denzel was up for something too.
Right.
I didn't finish watching the whole thing, but you know, I think he was, you know, getting a little antsy, because wondering if he was gonna win or not. And then, and he did look tired. His eyes, he looked like he was like, you know, worried or stressed, or you don't know if he's making another movie now. You don't know.
Right.
Right. That's true. Because it looked like. he probably even won't be there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably won't be there, like, talking about it. Hey, Will, you nominated, you got a good chance of winning. So come on out tonight. Man, all right, bro. I'm coming again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because honestly, I feel like he should have been won an Oscar, bro.
Oh yeah.
This man that played Ali, bro. And he ain't went for Ali.
That was crazy.
Even what it was that other it's a couple of roles he did that, I mean, the Pursuit of Happiness. I mean,
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Man.
That's the one. I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
Yeah, that's the one.
He did that.
Yeah. I mean, Independence Day. I know Independence Day is another one. You know?
Yeah. It's only, I mean, the iRobot, I Am Legend.
Legend.
You know, they were good. I mean, you know, it was I don't know, but I mean, they were good movies. I'm not knocking movies, but as far as Oscar winning, that Pursuit of Happiness, that Ali, and it's another one too. It's another one where Independence Day, but it's another one too. I can't think of it right now, but he really, really good. I think it was the one. Look at the one with his daughter was in it. I don't remember what movie that was. That Independence.
I know he got one where his son was in there, and it was like one of
his daughter was in one too.
Like
yeah, that one. Yeah, but that his son was the main character. I mean, you know, Will was that was more on his son than
right.
Will. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, you know.
He had another movie when it was different variants of him. When he had to fight his younger self, that movie was good.
Yeah, that was a good movie too.
Man.
It was the young him and the old him. That was called
I forgot what that movie was so good.
That movie was good.
Yeah,
that
movie was so good.
That movie was good. Yeah, that was it. That's the other movie. Because I was like,
7 Pounds. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yep.
That was so sad.
I love movies. Even that one where he was
Gemini.
That's it.
That was it. When young and the old. That Gemini.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate you, Ray.
No, I don't know. I still think it was just an underlining thing, and they probably don't see each other often. And when he seen him and he had his wife's name in his mouth again, he didn't think. And I don't hold nobody. I do hold people accountable. I see both sides, but I can't say somebody's wrong because depending on what, I don't know how you defend your family. I can't tell you you're wrong for defending your wife, your husband, your daughter, your kids, Kelsey. Who am I to say you're wrong for setting up that way? I mean, I would have liked it to not have gone that way because I like them both, you know. But I do understand from both sides. That's
you know what?
I'm not canceling either one of them. So y'all, everybody who's been saying that today, stop it.
You know what? What she said was it made a lot of sense, right? Because if Will would have actually walked up to him and whispered in his ear with a little aggression, because that mic was right there, you would have heard what he was saying, right?
Right.
That would have been just as effective as that slap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, boy, Will,
Just go back to the seat. Just go back to the seat and smile it off.
Right. Like when you say her name,
okay.
I'm
we gotta understand it, right? We gotta understand.
Right.
You know, and
put that hand on that shoulder.
Less is more.
Y'all, one day we gonna get that real story, and we'll probably be like, "Oh, that's why." I think Chris knew he had it coming. I'm sorry. No way you that cool, bro. He was so cool. Like, okay, I got slapped by Will.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
It shocked the hell.
But as a comedian, that put Chris Rock like way higher because he actually got assaulted by Will Smith. Like, dog, you went that hard? A nigga slapped you.
And he handled it like a G.
Hey, but y'all, going forward, because I saw Blasian Asian say something that was a good point. I forgot the comedian she said, but they said after this, Will Smith has kind of opened up a door now. that he's made comedians have a even harder job, because now it's like, if Will Smith feel disrespected and can slap somebody, if someone disrespect my wife, do y'all think that this situation is gonna really make it hard for comedians?
But see, that's why I was saying, don't let Will Smith make you crash out, bro. Because it's not gonna end the same way for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't Chris Rock, bro. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, man, you know, don't make, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, right? I get why Will Smith did it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. As of now, everybody's just assuming, because we don't know why he did it exactly. You know what I'm saying? We think we know why he did it, but we don't know the gist of it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, what really went down? Like you said, it's some behind the scenes. He probably told Chris Rock, hey, bro, don't crack that joke tonight, dog. Don't do that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. And boy, like, man, I'm Chris Rock, and I got to do what I want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, Chris Rock was like, I got to get this bag. I got to say the joke, man.
Right. I just hope everybody don't take this as a staple, like, yo, this is what you got to do when somebody crack on your wife, because it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well.
Yeah, you got to be careful with certain things. It's just like on Little Women L.A. when Blue, I don't know if you saw that episode where the girl was pranking, saying that she peed in my margarita.
She did what?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah. And see, she didn't do that, but just insinuating and them letting her do that, you know, you just have to really kind of be careful with what you allow people to tell you to do. Because all money ain't good money.
You ain't lying.
And
Facts.
she got so much backlash from that. She was calling me crying.
But that wasn't funny, though.
It wasn't an idea to do that. They told her to do that.
Oh, no.
So she did it. So that's why I'm looking at her like I'm looking at Chris Rock and thinking it's gonna be a prank type of situation, but that was like a prank that went bad.
So let me ask you this question. So
Blaze just said she saw that, Tanya, and she didn't think that episode was funny either, because I sure didn't think that was cute.
Girl, the other cast members, the guys, they were pissed. They were like, what? And so, you know, and of course I went off and stuff, but at the, you know, after we did it, they was like, that ain't what went down. You know, we just acting like it. But, you know, the part that you even acting like it or insinuate, you know, so like I said, so that's why I'm looking at her, I'm looking at Chris Rock, and I'm looking at her at the same. It's like they did what they were told to do, but the backlash of it was not what neither one of them expected, and it just went bad. It was just a joke that bad.
Damn.
That's a good. That's good.
That's like sacrificing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, oh, like, hey, look, do this. You know what I'm saying? Because now that you say it like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that you say it like that, I'm kind of swaying more Will way now. Because if Chris Rock, if they told him, hey, say this joke, and he knew that this was a joke, right? When he come down, the people who wrote it ain't gonna feel it, nigga. You on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he walk in 6'4" out here and whoop you, that's on you. But we want you. We gonna pay you.
But some people don't. They thinking they didn't. Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. But certain people be thinking certain things is funny, where us black folks be like, no, that shit ain't funny.
Oh,
that was spicy right there. Look, I felt that in my throat. Yeah,
I think that was the hammer to the nail.
So hold on. Look, we started another conversation. Now hold on now. So
that's a good one.
I was trying to be tasteful with it. I'm not, I'm not.
That was spicy right there.
Damn, that changed the entire perspective. Like,
Yeah. So you know what?
I can see that.
Now I can look. I can see that clear as day. Like, dog, you accepted this from them people, the people that nobody would never see. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know us. Like, they so out of touch with our
and
reality.
they don't think, and they don't think nothing's wrong with it. You know, but then once it hit, we didn't even think it was gonna go. We didn't even.
But you know how you know what they do. You know how they play victim. Oh my God, I didn't know. Like, yes you did.
Yeah.
Yes you did though. Yeah. Oh.
That, you know what though, that's a good outlook, and I would 9 out of 10 times, probably 10-10. That's probably what it was. A bad joke gone wrong.
I'm able to look at it from that point because I'm in the business. I know, you know,
I'm glad you said that.
How things work and how they operate to get they like to get reactions.
Right.
That's so crazy.
They love to get reactions. That's why, and they're so interesting. That's why when on Animals Attack, who's on Animals Attack?
Oh, we know it.
Enough said. That part.
Yeah, I just seen a tiger maul a lady and killed her and her husband. They won't be stupid. But yeah. Look, let me tell you, right? So they in a convoy, and so the tiger, like, they in between wooded areas. So the tiger's running through the woods, following the cars the whole time. So one lady, she want to get out the car. I guess she want a closer look, right? So she go from the passenger side to the driver's side. The tiger jumped out the woods, bro, and grabbed her, like pulled her in. So the husband tried to jump out and save her, but another tiger waiting on him. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
so they ate him up?
Of course. Of course. Bro, let me tell you something, man. It's a video. Y'all can look that up, bro.
I don't want to. That's crazy.
Like, you know,
I want to see it.
Like, huh?
I want you to send it to me whenever you can.
Girl.
Look, when a tiger grabbed, I say, man, what that
was? But you be seeing them videos where black people just start running, and then everybody else, they see them and they just start running, and then they start running, and they start. We ain't going out like that.
Yeah,
we ain't asking no questions. That nigga running from that direction, we gonna follow suit. We gonna be like the birds. You know how the birds, they all go in that direction. You don't see birds going that direction and the birds going. No, they all go the same direction.
Man, well,
we gonna figure that out the same way.
You're not lying, because if a black person running, if a black person is running for a reason.
Out later. Do not run around me, though. Please don't run around me, though. But
what you gonna do?
But listen, what? Man, I'm beating you to the. You hear me? Wherever you going, I'm gonna meet you there. Yeah, I swear to God. I swear. Look,
that's what I'm saying.
Some other people, they like to look the other way and see what's going on. What's going on over there? Let me see everybody running.
You running? I said you running. I'm running.
You ain't lying. Me too.
Let me tell you.
I need a head start anyway.
You not lying. I don't care. I'm running too.
Let me tell you something, Blue. Let me tell you, the realest move I ever seen in my life was Jeepers Creepers 2.
Okay.
When they was on that bus, and they like, we just gonna go for it. Man, when all of them hit that field and started running, you could see like the black people pulling away from the white.
But he was snatching their ass up. They should have stayed on that bus.
No black person died in that bus. They're like, bro, I'm gone, dog. You ain't about to catch me, bro. Hey, man, you better stop playing with people.
Nah, like that's. I think it's an underlying message, but I think all of the views and the point was dope.
She said, "I'm out."
Oh, Blaze just said she out. Like, she gonna be running too.
Look, he said, right. I'm telling you, y'all watch Jeepers Creepers too. You gonna be like, when they hit that field, and the black chicks was burning up everybody. Like, boy, I'm out of here.
The athlete.
Yeah, man.
Well, this was good combo. No, seriously, Tanya, thanks for jumping
Man,
on.
thank you for real. You shed some light
No,
on that situation.
you smiling, but I'm gonna hit you up on something because I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Seriously.
okay.
And I think it's crazy how you could feel one way about something and then you talk to other people. Like I was telling my people on Twitter, they were like, "Are you mad because we're saying this?" And I said, "No, like I."
Wait a minute, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Wait, that's why I said I'm not really mad at anybody, and I'm not gonna cancel either one of them.
Everybody has an opinion. I mean,
Oh,
Right.
everybody has, I mean, and it is what it is. I mean, we're all different. We're gonna have different views. That's what makes the world go round. Otherwise, we'll be like robots, looking alike, dressing alike, acting alike, driving alike.
right.
It would be so boring. It would be
That's
so
true.
That's true.
boring. So
True.
it's good, and their point of view or their
So wait, let me ask you this though. Like,
Huh?
let me ask you this about with the Oscars this year. Do you think that the people that runs the Oscars, right? Do you think that they're actually more happy that Will Smith did that because of ratings?
That's a Tanya question.
It's a possibility because that they are all about ratings. Now
Ah,
that is sure.
damn.
They are about ratings,
Right.
and they love Twitter blowing up and social media because even when with our show, when like the peeing in my drink, all that, the Twitters and I mean it was so much. And the show, the company, they was like, oh yeah, we that's
Right.
you picking for another season. And you know yeah, they like them ratings. Now
That's
that's
crazy.
sad to
I
say, but
know. I
you're
know.
right. You're right about that. You're
And
right
I
about
believe that they're gonna encourage Chris Rock to continue to do that. They might beef up security. No, you can't walk up there no more
right.
if you don't belong up there. But I guarantee they're gonna continue. Hey, Chris, man, you did an excellent job. We need more of that. Like it's
I don't
crazy how
think
sick that stuff
I
is.
don't know if they're gonna
I
do
don't.
that, but I think they're just gonna enjoy the ratings from this year from that situation. I don't think they're gonna encourage it.
Right.
That's not that wouldn't be cool. I don't think
It's a
because
distraction.
because of the legal part that takes
Mhm.
place. Because
Yeah.
Right.
if Chris if Chris decides to sue, Chris could sue the award show, and he could sue the girl who
That's
wrote the.
true.
That, so they not do that.
Ooh, you know what?
That's
Okay.
too many.
That's true.
Okay.
It's too many. What is it? Litigate little. Yeah, it's too many situations that.
Somebody said it's a distraction. We're not talking about enough black representation or something like that. What's a
You said what
distraction?
now?
Somebody say it's a distraction or something like that. We're not talking about enough black representation or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I don't know what she mean by that. What you mean by that? It's a distraction.
She was already saying that basically the Oscars didn't have a lot of black people that was represented, like with uh, winning awards and things of that nature. So now nobody is talking about that because it's overshadowed with
Right,
With
Will
the Will Smith.
slapping
Yeah, that
right,
is so
right, right.
true.
She
Chris.
right. I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
I agree.
So, but yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully, look,
Yeah.
hopefully next year be better, and I'll be there getting an award.
Man,
I'll
let
be
me
on
just sing it,
something.
baby.
That's my plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
I'm
won't
gonna
tell
I'm
no
gonna
jokes to get slapped.
make sure I save this live, but I thank y'all for coming, bringing yourselves on, and just everybody that was on the live. I appreciate it, and I'll save it to my page because everybody was like, "Save it, save it."
Right.
Definitely.
I will save it.
Definitely save it.
Tanya, I'm gonna follow you too. I'm about to follow you right now.
Okay, and then I'll follow you back.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Bye, love balls.
Bye.
Y'all take it easy.
Bye.